Yeah. Today is Sunday, the 18th of September, 2022. Just done my pump class, people. Pump class. It's one of the toughest classes or toughest workouts. Because you do the full body workout, cardio, fixed step, jumping on everything and all that. It's pretty intense. 30 minutes non-stop, combined. So, you know what I'm talking about? And that's why the class is on Sunday. And it just happens to be like that. Sorry guys, why won't people always just want to do things to be seen. Baby, you know, you don't quite you know, there's a lot of anger, but right now everything they do it with anger. Why? No, even in the gym you're allowed to say, yeah man, take it easy. Don't adrenaline munji, it's too much. Anyway, what I'm talking about is I'm so much wrapped into this book. No. From Maharishi School of Management University with love. It's taken up a lot of my time. And I'm enjoying. If you're writing something from your memory, it takes you way back. Now I'm talking about almost 30 years ago. 30 years ago, to the date almost, isn't it? So, that's what I mean. But anyway, the story is coming to the end of the first chapter. Of the first phase, you know. Because there are 50 chapters, there's a lot of content, but I want to do the second semester now, and then we see what comes in the second semester, because the second semester now influences a lot of things after that in the story. And first of all, it might read like a true story, guys, but I'm just putting together events relating to my time as a student in Kenya. And it's a story. All right? By the way, I had the privilege to go and sign the condolence book. Those who don't know, it's an honor, you know what I mean? We are British. No, we are subjects of the Commonwealth. Personally, you know, my background, of course, would be the total, innit? Which country are you from? Originally, you might have adopted something else, you know. People adopt different. You can adopt a citizenship, you cannot adopt a nationality. I don't say I am national. No, you are national where you are born. By descent, your descendant. Even if anything else, your descent. Like you can say in America, you have Irish, Americans, Scottish, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So, but the Queen passed away. Rest in peace. You know, we can't even say rest in peace. It's like, you know, when you've served and honored your duty and lived, honestly, 96 years. That's a lifetime, times 2, times 3, and probably times 4. Your children, your grandchildren, and your grandchildren's children. and you yourself. It doesn't get better than that. So, yeah, things don't work like that. Who's who. And by invitation, bakuita, invitation. They invite you. And I'll post. I'm in the newspapers, the local papers, the Waltham Forest Recorder, Echo, something like that, because they took some pictures and said you can use them, to let But do you mind if you would consent to take your pictures, blah blah blah? And that was it. And so the whole period of mourning ends tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday the 19th. It's a bank holiday here in the UK. But let me take you back to the concept of Commonwealth. From my understanding, we who had the privilege of going through the educational system that as it was back then, the curriculum, you know what I mean? So the foundation of most of these schools was based on the Christian ethical values, or the structures had been in place, courtesy of colonialism and everything. So, but anyway, I'm bringing it in line with the Commonwealth, and having lived in England 20-something years, with all the trimmings and everything, but it doesn't change who you are, it's just being a subject. You pledge, you swear an allegiance, don't you? It's like a marriage, you know what I mean? You marry somebody, you promise to love them for, through thick and thin, in poverty, in richness, and in health, and in this kind of things, you know what I mean? So it's more or less like that. So it's a very big conflict of things. So you allege to be a Ugandan by nationality, but then you have attained another. You know what I mean? It's a double whammy. You're having two meals at the same time. So where do you belong? Where does your heart belong? That brings me back to the umbilical cord theory in relation to migration. I wrote a paper on migration, life in the UK of the migrant and all that. There's a lot of theories and concepts in there. So the backdrop of everything is the Commonwealth. Back in the day, those who don't remember, all Commonwealth countries had privileged access and status to come to England. They call it the motherland. The motherland. And but of course things change, with time. I know we have all these regulations and protocols and procedures in place, with whatever visa requirements. The time I came to this